It will be a major year for driving, with new vehicle dispatches from Maserati, Ferrari, Aston Martin and Panther. The rundown of unimaginable new vehicles showing up in 2020 looks longer than a bank occasion full back on the M25. As we enter another decade, and another time for the vehicle business, producers are eager to amp up their lineups and stake claims while they can, which implies huge dispatches in each area you can consider, from electric hypercars to SUVs, excellent travelers to shooting brakes. These are the best vehicles of 2020, including each one of those that we're generally amped up for seeing, and driving, this year. 1. Mercedes-AMG GT Dark Arrangement. Mercedes-Benz AG, worldwide interchanges Mercedes-Benz vehicles and AMP, vans. As the exhibition arm of Mercedes, AMG has bounty to crow about however this new GT Dark arrangement is the divinely selected individual. On the off chance that the regular GTR was controlled up enough at 577 horsepower, this dark arrangement, essentially AMG's codename for getting the road legitimate race vehicle treatment, has a face-softening 720 horsepower. The motor has been tuned nearly to death and each occasion to add speed and animosity has been taken. Greater turbos, new camshafts, adjusted gearbox to give some examples. Weight descends on account of a lot of carbon, lighter haggles more slender glass. That it would seem that something Bruce Wayne may drive after supper just adds to its allure. 2. Ferrari SF90 Insect. With almost 1,000 horsepower and 0 to 62 miles per hour speed of 2.5 seconds, you may have thought the hard-top SF90 was bonkers enough. Presently comes the opportunity to in a real sense take the rooftop off it as well. Aside from some streamlined changes and the most recent adaptation of Ferrari's retractable hardtop innovation, it's a similar vehicle underneath, a module half-breed consolidating a 4-liter V8 motor with 3 electric engines. As remarkably skilled on the track all things considered for a low-speed journey along the waterfront, this is a next-level machine that by one way or another looks a cut at 400,000 pounds. 3. McLaren 765 LT. This is the third of McLaren's, long-tail, models over the most recent 5 years, an uncommon restricted run and execution improved arrangement that takes a new no restrictions take a gander at a current model to truly redefine known limits. This 765 LT is to a great extent based around the 720S yet with streamlined changes and weight-sparing measures the central enhancements, a considerable lot of these advantages coming from the McLaren Senna. Furthermore, indeed, to respond to your inquiry, it has a marginally longer tail as well. Fueled by the McLaren's 4-liter V8, it can hit 62 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds and just 765 of these marvels will leave McLaren's Woking HQ. 4. Pininfarina Batista. As a planned studio, Pininfarina is a name related with probably the most lovely vehicles of the most recent 80 years. Presently dispatched as a maker in its own right, Automobili Pininfarina, its first historically speaking vehicle is a 1,900 horsepower all-electric hypercar which will formally turn into the most impressive Italian street vehicle ever constructed. That is a significant method to present yourself. Having gathered a brake group of specialized ability, the Batista will accomplish a 0 to 62 miles per hour season of under 2 seconds, hit 0 to 186 miles per hour in under 12 seconds and accomplish a maximum velocity of 217 miles per hour. Dispatching simultaneously as 2 other electric hypercars with comparatively eye-watering sticker prices, £2 million on the off chance that you need to ask, the Batista vows to wed its outrageous execution with the vibe and finish of an extravagance terrific sightseer. The arrangement is to follow this assertion dispatch with a progression of extravagance SUVs throughout the following 5 years. 5. RollsRoyce Phantom. The new 2020, infant roller, the RollsRoyce Phantom dispatched this September moves Royce. This all-new form of the purported child roller was disclosed this September with a more moderate plan and basically nothing persisted from its archetype. It makes it the most actually eager vehicle in the roller family, with a plainer suspension framework that vows to help accomplish a considerably more peaceful driving, or should that be sitting, experience. Open the now electrically worked entryways and the inside is dead set on setting another new benchmark for detail and refinement. Much work has been done on improving acoustics in the lodge and lessening lodge commotion, while the dashboard alone evidently took 10,000 hours to create. Which is around the amount you'll have to receipt for to manage the cost of one. 6. Maserati MC20. Side profile of the new Maserati MC20 two-seater sports vehicle. Maserati. After much prodding and desire, Maserati's new two-seater supersports vehicle has at last been revealed. Furthermore, it doesn't frustrate. The name, Maserati Corse 2020, looks back to the Italian marque's dashing legacy, which returns longer than a century. However, this is a hotly anticipated leader that conveys a great deal of trust in Maserati's future. In comes a fresh out-of-the-box new 3-liter twin Super V6 motor dedicated, Nettuno, which will convey it from 0 to 62 in under 3 seconds, and a maximum velocity in overabundance of 200 miles per hour. In blend with an ordinarily unadulterated and downplayed plan, with a large group of cool subtleties and twists, that offers something pretty exceptional in a packed portion. An electric model will continue in 2021. We can hardly wait to see them out and about. 7. Porsche 911 Super S. Land vehicle, car plan, supercar, sports vehicle, composite wheel, edge, execution vehicle, Porsche. Porsche. The lord of the 911 family returns as the quickest, largest and by and large most aggro form in its long and celebrated history. The numbers represent themselves. All that's needed is 2.7 seconds to arrive at 62 miles per hour, 8.8 seconds to hit 120 miles per hour, and in the event that you continue going in an orderly fashion, you'll at last top out at 205 miles per hour. Full breath. It takes out 640 horsepower from another 3.8-liter level 6 motor, while likewise offering 4 seats and some half-good ordinary gear space as well. Furthermore, if that wasn't sufficient to propose an incentive from your, £155,000 expense, the inside is a spot you'd need to hang out in regardless of whether it was stopped external your home, with more cowhide than Ron Burgundy's library. It brings up the straightforward issue: how would we get this going? 8. Bentley Mulsanne Bicolor. Land vehicle, engine vehicle, car plan, execution vehicle, extravagance vehicle, yellow, sports vehicle, supercar. Bentley. Mulsanne is the bespoke mentor building arm of the Bentley activity, and this new Bicolor is basically a feature for what they can do. What's more, we need to state, we're dazzled. It depends on the mainland GT stage, however its plan is motivated by the staggering EXP100 idea vehicle dispatched for Bentley's centennial a year ago. It figures out how to offset exemplary Bentley highlights with something through and through reformist. Inside, it's that recognizable monster of a twin Super W12 motor. Just 12 of the two-seater GT vehicles will be made, beginning at £1.5 million a pop. I'm sorry to disclose to you they've all been taken. 9. Aston Martin DBX. Land vehicle, engine vehicle, extravagance vehicle, car configuration, game utility vehicle, edge, execution vehicle, car wheel framework. Aston Martin. Aston Martin ostensibly makes the most attractive vehicles out and about. In any case, making a major and cumbersome SUV look great was doubtlessly a test excessively far in any event, for its industry driving plan group. Some way or another, they hope to have pulled it off, because of making their own bespoke stage. It's difficult to consider this to be something besides a runaway deal's achievement, which can't come soon enough for Aston, which is amidst monetary battles following its initial public offering in 2018. 10. Ferrari Roma. It looks set to be one more bustling year at Maranello, and the Roma could be its stand-apart fascination. It's a front-engine V8 roadster based on a similar stage as the Portofino, with a somewhat fueled-up form of a similar 3.9-liter twin super motor creating 611 bhp. The straightforward, thrilling plan gives it an exemplary allure, complemented by the long cap. Subtleties are genuinely meager on the ground up until now, yet it will be quick. A top of speed of 199 miles per hour and a 0 to 62 miles per hour season of 3.4 seconds. The silver tone on this delivery picture is in any event, making us re-examine our number 1 Ferrari paintwork. 11. High A110S. Land vehicle, sports vehicle, car plan, supercar, execution vehicle, extravagance vehicle, car, individual extravagance vehicle. The high A110 restoration was one of our vehicles of the year in 2018. Quick, fun and moderate with heaps of character, it figured out how to conjure the esprit of the 60s unique easily. This year sees its track-situated variety, with 40 horsepower more force, all aluminum body, more extensive tires and different differentials to make it speedier cycle a circuit. Also, conceivably round your neighborhood single-direction framework. 12. Lexus LC Convertible. Land vehicle, car configuration, blue, sports vehicle, supercar, wheel, Lexus LFA, execution vehicle. Lexus most attractive vehicle, the smooth LC500 Roadster, belatedly gets the convertible treatment, and it looks the outright business. Truth be told, it very well may be an uncommon instance of a drop-top form pipping an all-around attractive car on style. The 4-layer delicate hood, accessible in dark or beige, descends in a clean 15 seconds. What's more, up again in 16 seconds when the rain clouds are drifting. Much designing work has been done to change over the Roadster into heavier convertible shape and keep up its looks and its vibe out and about. At first just accessible as a 5-liter V8, there will be a lot of more terrible spots to be than a capricious voyage behind this specific guiding wheel.